Assalamu alaikum, my dear friends and fellows. How are you? I welcome you here on my training channel. My name is Abdul Khalik. My dear friends, look, all the time we have been talking about the success, how to become a successful person, how to achieve the success. That remains the topic of our today's discussion. And of course, it should be because our channel says that, it demands that. So, my dear friends and fellows, as for the success of a human being is concerned, so there are two aspects of it, not just one. There are definitely more than one, or at least the two aspects of it. And the one is that what we need to do on ourselves, what we need to do, what we need to do as for those things which are directly in our own control. And now there is another thing, that is how can we talk to the people, how to seek the cooperation, the collaboration, and if at all the collaboration and the cooperation of the other people, how can we persuade other people to cooperate us and to persuade us. And we have taken this side as far this thing is concerned. Of course, it is very very important because many of our benefits, many of our interests are reliant, are dependent upon the other people. So for that reason we must develop the capability, we must develop a skill. And this skill, by using this skill, we should be able to seek the cooperation and of course the collaboration of the other people, as it is very very important, or maybe an essential part, an essential ingredient of the kind of success we are looking for. And once we had started a kind of research upon this thing, upon seeking the cooperation collaboration of others, so we try to find out what the other people have done, what the researchers have written upon the subject, what are the findings of the research by certain other researchers. So after all that, we come to a conclusion that there are 13 things, there are 13 tips for that. Each one of us need to understand it, each one of us need to root learn it, each one of us need to adopt it. And by doing all that, I believe that we will be inshallah able to succeed all in getting the kind of cooperation and collaboration, and even some sort of sacrifices by another people, by the other people, because that is desperately needed. As for our success in concern, success definitely demand certain things which are directly in our own control, while another certain things which are not directly in our own control, but we need the cooperation of other people. So let's go toward those 13 things. First of all, it is the first thing which all of us know, but let's make it more confirm, and that is do favors. Do favors to those people, do nice things, do nice things to those people. Go out of the way, go out of the way to please those people. So we need to please them, we need to do the nice things to them, so that they could develop a soft corner for in their heart and mind for us. And once any soft corner is created, I believe that they too will be willing to extend a bit of their cooperation toward us. And that was the number one. Number two is mirror their behavior. One thing is their behavior, and physical and verbal one. They have a certain type of appearance, a certain type of way of talking, the words they use. I think what we need to do is that is the second technique, and this is mirror their behavior. We need to mirror them, we need to copy that. So we do have to copy their style, their way of talking, their words and their sentences, and even the physical, their gestures, etc. Now the third thing is, this third technique says identify their dissatisfaction. Mean, what are their reservations, what are their objections, what are their criticism. We need to know it. First of all, we need to know it, then we need to understand it, and of course at the end we need to develop the certain and the satisfying arguments, the certain and the satisfying answer to whatever kind of objection they people are putting forward, whatever kind of reservation they do have against this plan, against the plan we are trying to persuade them for. And now the next is, that is the primary technique. The fourth is the primary technique. What is that? It is the repetition. Repeat all what you are trying to say, what you are demanding from them, but not repeating in the same manner. We need to become subtle, we need to become delicate, we need to become intelligent, we need to become scientific, and we need to do it in a variety of manners, not just one thing, but let's say in several ways. We need to say the same thing, we need to urge them, we need to motivate them, we need to direct them, in a several way. And if at all we are using many of the creative methods, I believe that this thing, whatever we are demanding, might start entering into their subconscious mind. And once it does, obviously it will become automatic by those people, that they will become cooperative toward us. And now the fifth is, that is imply exclusively. Imply exclusivity. Exclusivity. What is this, by the way? Telling them that it is not for everybody at the moment, and you are the special one, or there are certain and very few special people with whom I'm trying to speak. So in this way, imply exclusivity. And that is, they think that it is not this offer, or this sort of deal, this sort of interaction, the person is not making with everybody, but with me, or with the certain other people only. So that is another technique. Now the sixth technique is use reliable sources. What is this usage of the reliable sources? Actually, look upon the insurance companies in the Muslims countries. What they do is that they seek the services of, they seek the fatwa of, they seek the verdict of certain religious scholars who are found saying that it is okay, it is not non-religious. So in the same way, I think that we need to employ, we need to use the reliable sources who will be able to, whose words are important for these people, whose words are important for this person, the person I am talking to. Now the seventh is ask guiding questions. What is this thing? You might have seen some of the people, they don't directly say whatever they want. Instead, what they do is that they ask certain questions, like if at all we go toward the questions of the insurance company, they ask, okay, you are the only breadwinner in the family, and what will happen if unfortunately you fall ill? What is going to happen then, and you are unable to return to your work for another few months or for few years? And the same manner, they might ask another question, that if at all you are the only breadwinner of the family, what will happen if at all you, I, or somebody else suddenly die? So I think in the same manner, so asking the question, ask the guiding question. That is another important thing. Now the eighth is, that is leverage silence. What is this silence? Some of the people, they keep talking incessantly. I think that is not a good technique at all. Rather, we need to make the strategic pauses, the pauses of few seconds only. It is not bad, it is rather good, and it does show that you are confident enough. It does show your confidence. And thoughtful pauses show your confidence. Leverage silence. Now the ninth is provide options. Do not put forward the same package, the same only one package. Rather have several options and several packages and several ways, so that they might think what is more suitable for them to opt for. So that is another very important technique, and this is provide options. Now the 10th is combine strategies. What is this, by the way? That is, that is several methods to apply, some of these are logical, some of these are emotional, some of these are religious, some of these are moral, but employ several strategies, not just one. You need to employ, you need to combine all the strategies. And now the 11th technique is that illustrate outcome, the benefits of. yeah, the benefits of, if at all they do cooperate, and also a kind of storytelling we need to illustrate. It is like, storytelling, telling them what kind of benefit are you going to reap, how your life will become better if at all you opt for it. Whatever I'm trying to motivate and persuade, whatever I'm offering you, if at all you avail this option, if at all you avail this policy, you are going to get this thing and that thing and this thing. Your life is going to become better in this manner and then that way. So that is one thing. That is the number 10. Number 11. And now the 12th technique is pick the medium correctly. Pick the medium correctly. You know what is comfortable for other people, what time are they free, and what time will they like to socialize with you, will they like to speak to you, will they like to spend some of their time with you, and whatever way they like it, and whatever at what time. Are they in a good mood, are they in a good mood at the moment, are not in a good mood at all. So I think all of these things are important. So the 12th technique was pick the medium correctly. Now the 13th and the last is that think about your appearance. If at all you go there, what kind of dressing and the trimming of your hair and even the vehicle, I think all of these things matter, and it should not be ignored at all, because these things are really really important. So today we have spoken about, not only, I mean, unlike our previous videos where we have been talking about how to somehow control and use the things which are directly in our own control. Here we are talking about trying to persuade other people, trying to deal other people, how to make a deal successfully with any other people, how to motivate and to persuade them. These 13 techniques are highly beneficial for each one of us, for me and for you, and for all the people. I think we need to learn it, we need to adopt it, and we need to take the maximum advantage out of all that. Thank you.